Good morning, YouTube. This is your man GP George Page, and I'm recording this to say congratulations to one Miss Alana. No, not. Let me correct that. Alina Pupa. Now, Alina Pupa, just last weekend at in Arizona, won the Rising Phoenix World Championship. Now, the Rising Phoenix is the biggest show at the end of the year for female bodybuilding, and it's conjoined with the Arizona Pro, which is part of the IFBB. Now, Rising Phoenix is sponsored by Wings of Strength, which is currently, runs female bodybuilding after the IFBB dropped female bodybuilding from its lineup after Miss Olympia back in 2015. Now, Alina has been around for a good while as a professional bodybuilder. She is a two-time Miss Olympia runner-up, and also she placed third at the 2016 Rising Phoenix. Now, back in 2015, when the Rising Phoenix was started, Alina was out because of several injury issues. And she was given an invite in 2016 to come at the Rising Phoenix, but she took third. 2017, she took some time off to train and also train other bodybuilders during that year. And when she came back, her first show for 2018 was the Tampa Bay Pro, which is considered the second biggest show in female bodybuilding. And Tampa Bay Pro is compared to Miss International, used to be the second biggest show for female bodybuilding back in the day after the IFBB dropped it from the Arnold Schwarzenegger Classic back in 2013. Now, Alina has been around, and she's been a fan favorite for many years. And and she's a very attractive lady and very aesthetically pleasing. And that's why many feel that she won this year's Rising Phoenix. But I was on a live chat with with a female bodybuilder. I'm not gonna mention her name. And there's been talk about how they feel like she deserved to win. There's talk about how the judges were, not fair. And it's always like that sometimes in sport. In any sport, there's always going to be a few people who are going to feel like they were not fairly judged. But as we know on CSS Sports with my man Coach Seth Harrison, you never leave it in the hands of the judges. But with power sport of bodybuilding is a sport of presentation, not performance. So you have no choice but to leave it in the hands of the judges. But Alina is very popular, and for a good long time, she's always been considered, some say, the unsung Mr. Olympia back in 2014. As you know, in 2014, last Miss Olympia was won by Iris Kai, who was a 10-time Miss Olympia. And when they decided to invite Alina to the 2016 Rising Phoenix, Iris was told that she had to compete, which some feel was unfair. If Alina could get an invite, why not Iris? Well, there's some people that just didn't like Iris because of the fact that she didn't support bodybuilding like she should have. But that's not a here or there. I'm not gonna gossip about that. But Alina, I'd like to say congratulations on winning your first big show in almost 4 years, and I feel it's rightfully deserved. And I hope to see you back next year, because if you don't know, when you place the top 5 at the Rising Phoenix, you get a call back. This year, one there was a return to the show was Hina Trevito, who was the last year's champion. One Miss McCready, who placed fourth. Virginia Sanchez from Spain, who placed fifth. And also, former and second placer Sheila Black, and a third placer Yaxenia Keene, who was herself a former Miss Olympia. She just retired this year, and she did not return. And also, another return this year is Margie V. Martin, who took second place after being the two-time not Miss Olympia, Rising Phoenix champion back in 2015 and 2016. But like I said, congrats to Alina. It was a long time coming, and out of what she earned from the show, is she earned at least $100,000 prize, counting $50,000 in cash and a brand new Corvette. Now, the first three he called Miss Olympia, but it's just a slip sometimes. The first three Rising Phoenix, the winner won a Jeep. And Marjorie Vartan was a two-time champion. She won the first two, and Hala Trevino won the last Jeep. The Rising Phoenix is the biggest money show in the history of female bodybuilding, with a cash prize over a quarter, just if not over $250,000. But like I said, it is what it is, and I'm very happy for Alina finally got a championship that she long deserved. This is man George Page. I'm out.